What's it like to study at UOW? Well, this is your classroom. These are your teachers. And this is your homework. This is your Wednesday night and your Thursday morning. These are some of Australia's best graduates. This is having a choice of over 300 degrees, plus a semester overseas. This is 9 Australian campuses and a bunch of international institutions for those who want to say hello to their next adventure and those who aren't ready to say goodbye. This is celebrating the world's oldest living culture and welcoming heaps more. This is being first in family and last to leave the library. This is finding your purpose, then finding it again and again and again, then using it to change the world. This is almost 50 years of being a globally recognized university. But who's counting? This is UOW.
Everything we've done has led towards today. But graduation seems singular. After all, it's one day, one degree, one end and one beginning. Think about it this way though. If we divide today by 4 years,
Or 5 years.
Or 3 years.
Or 8 years.
the equation becomes clearer. Because today isn't just an event or a graduation or a moment of change. It's what we've created through 24 subjects.
11 all-nighters.
357 books read.
54 5,000-word essays.
40 monologues critiqued.
154 films watched.
And 4 films made.
Let's be real though. Our experience is way bigger than just the classroom. You've got to factor in
665 hypotheses,
6 heated dramas,
2 semesters abroad. 5 new cultures experienced.
12 concerts attended.
843 waves were ridden.
169 hours lounging around.
17 dance parties.
2 major heartbreaks.
And more lifelong friendships than we can count.
When we take those experiences, the long days, late nights and early mornings into the equation, we realise that graduation at the University of Wollongong isn't just some singular thing.
that it's a transition from finding our purpose
To changing our world with the purpose we found. That our passport to the future has been stamped.
With the mark of a globally respected education.
And most importantly, we realise the moments that led up to this are
A tapestry.
A symphony.
an equation.
A 65,000-year-old history.
We realise that though today is a single moment, graduation is much bigger than any one day. Because, like an algorithm made up of bits of code,
Or a building built from many bricks.
Or a community built from many different people. Today is the result of our
experiments,
Experiences.
Tests.
Trials.
And victories.
so that's what we celebrate today. Not the cap, not the gown, but the infinite number of moments we shared at the University of Wollongong.
Barak. Mok mok. Barak. Wemu. Barak. Nakichanung. Barak. Mok mok. Barak. Wemu. Barak. Nakichanung. Barak. Mok mok. Barak. Well, what I Barak, muk muk, what I well, what I Borenya darakumba kabupujan kabupujan. Borenya darakumba kabupujan kabupujan. Borenya darakumba kabupujan kabupujan. Borenya darakumba kabupujan kabupujan. Boranya darakomba kabupujan kabupujan. I'd like to invite Auntie May to the stage for our welcome to country.
Good afternoon, Yolanga. My name is May Button, and I am a Dharawal elder. My dad is from Dungari, which is mid-north coast. My mum is from Gunai Kurnai, which is in Victoria. Put them all together and I'm born in the middle. And I would like to acknowledge the land on which we sit, stand, walk and sleep, live. The land of the Eora, the land of the Wadi Wadi, the land of the Dharawal, the land of the Yuin, saltwater people. I would like to acknowledge and welcome the students that have graduated here today. Well done, proud of you. I would like to welcome the family, friends that are here today, and everyone up here on stage. Welcome, Yolanga, Yolanga. Something else I would like to say, and I guess it's one reason why I get dragged into a lot of things, is that I'm starting to use buttons on my own artwork that I do. I do shell work, but you can't do that signature on shell work, so I use a button. But something for you to think about. What are buttons good for? What are they used for in real life? But I would like to say to the students, sometimes you have to step over barriers that you're not game enough to. But I stand here in front of you to let you know that if I can, you can. Back in the day, being Aboriginal, you didn't have to vote. So that was good for me, because I couldn't read or write. But yet I had a lot to say about, that's not right, that shouldn't be done that way, needs to be changed. And then I'd start thinking in my own head, then what are you doing about it? So I thought, well, you know what, not much, just doing a lot of talking in the background. So whether I could read or write, I still went and signed up to vote. It was scary. but I did it. I also have panic and anxiety attacks. I used to drive myself to hospital a lot, 11 o'clock at night. Oh, apart from when I did the big welcome over at the big side of the uni once, scared me like anything. But I'm sharing this because there may be just one person in the student or over that side that needs to hear it. Sometimes we can allow that kind of fear, because that's what it is, to control us. I made a choice one day in a car park, 12 o'clock at night. I said, I'm not going to allow this fear to control my life anymore, and stomped on the ground 3 times, jumped in the car and drove home. That was over 4 years ago. I haven't been back to the hospital since. And I just want to encourage the students or anyone else that goes through those kind of attacks, anxiety, panic. If this old bird can do it, anyone can do it. There'll be challenges that will come your way that you might think, oh, I don't know about that. But if you want to make changes, whether it be later on in life, a key will be given to you to open a door, to step through, to open that door to what you've graduated for today. You can hesitate, but walk through. Put the key in the hole, turn it, open the door and walk through. Changes will come when we are prepared to step up to help to bring those changes along. You know, as an Aboriginal lady, elder, whichever way you want to look at it, I've been told, oh, you need to get over your problems and move on. Get over it, move on. It wasn't easy being taken away as a 9-year-old for my own good by the police. But I thank God for a brave mother who stole us 2 years later and took us back. We ended up in Victoria, 4 sawmills, 1 big football field, 1 shop that had not much in it, post office, everything all together. But we made the most of it. That one day we went swimming and I was challenged. I hate snakes with a passion. I don't know about a passion, but I just hate them. And my sister walked out on a log and the water was real deep and she didn't know how to swim. And a snake crawled out of the hole and was laying between me and my sister. And I made a choice that day that this snake better move or otherwise he's going to cop it. Because that's my sister out there. So I went down to crack it well and it heard me coming. And it turned around and went back in the hole. I stood there waiting, told my sister to get up here quickly, get back. And she got back up and took off up the bank, and I did too, running. We kept going all the way home. But I guess why I'm saying this is that challenges will come and you'll feel fearful, very afraid. I don't know whether I should or I shouldn't. But in your heart, you can feel that feeling, I know I have to. Go with what's in your heart. I said this to the ones this morning, always be you. Don't try to be somebody else that someone wants you to mould into, because I tried that. Didn't like it. Found myself in places where I wouldn't go if I was on my own. Always be you. And if challenges arise and you think, well, it feels like right, go for it. There's a saying, he who hesitates is lost. Step over the line, open the door, walk through, and you'll see the changes. And when they do, like years ago, I was at another function. I didn't want to be there, but I was nominated to go. A niece who was 5 when I saw her last was now 21. Hadn't seen her all the time in between, didn't know what she looked like. She said, "Honey, you don't know who I am." I said, "No, your face looks a bit familiar, but I don't know you." She said, "I'm your niece." Anyway, went from that to that. And I couldn't apologise enough. We had to leave that, what we call the little circle, and get into the big circle. So there was about 12 tables, had to go and stand in a big circle. And I said, the only way I can make her realise that I really am sorry, in the big circle, I got down on my knee and apologised to her in front of everybody that I didn't know who she was. Then we had to go back to the big table, the little table, and say something that we learned from the big circle. She came with a friend, and I think, anyway, she was from Canberra, and she said, "All I got to say is, if I can be 10% the lady Annie May is, my life will be worth it." Now, I'm not saying that to put myself up there. I'm saying what you put out there makes a difference to somebody else's life. And if they can see that you're not afraid to do what you know you need to do, then they'll have a go at it as well. So on that note, Yolanga, Yolanga, welcome here to the graduation. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Auntie May, for that wonderful welcome to country. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. My name is Dr. Alan McAlpine. I am the Executive Director of Student Services here at the University of Wollongong, and I'm delighted to be your Master of Ceremonies today. A friendly reminder, can you please switch off your mobile phones or put them to silent so that we can give our graduates our full attention on their big day. Thank you. I'd like to begin by acknowledging our Indigenous Strategy Unit and our local Aboriginal community. Their leadership brings to life a vision for an inclusive, reconciled and united Australia, where we recognise that Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people are the knowledge holders of this country. Today's celebration is grounded in the spirit of cultural healing, with the powerful artwork by Auntie Lorraine Brown and Auntie Narelle Thomas from the Komaditchi United Aboriginal Corporation, which you will see woven throughout today's event. It's a reminder of connection, culture, and community. Now, this is a proud day for the university. It's a joyful day for families and for friends and who have supported our graduates every step of the way. Your encouragement has helped bring them to this moment, and we thank you for that. Congratulations to all of our graduates. You should feel incredibly proud of what you have achieved. You've met the demands of study with resilience and a deep commitment to learning. The strengths you've developed will serve you well as you step into the next chapter. We know you will go on to make a difference in your workplaces, your communities, and in the lives of those around you. Please all join me now in celebrating our graduates. Now, if you are able, please stand for an instrumental version of the Australian National Anthem. I would now like to introduce our Interim Deputy Vice-Chancellor, Growth and Global, to give the opening address.
Good afternoon, graduates, families and friends. My name is Professor Joe Cicciaro. I'm the Interim Deputy Vice-Chancellor, Growth and Global at the University of Wollongong. It is my very great pleasure to join you to mark this milestone. Before we begin, I acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land on which we gather, the people of the Five Islands dreaming. I pay my respects to elders, past and present, and extend that respect to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people with us today. Graduates, through your studies, you have learned to deal with complexity. You have developed the ability to analyse, to question, and to communicate clearly. Skills that are increasingly rare and therefore increasingly valuable. You have also learned to work across differences, across cultures, perspectives and disciplines. That capability will matter more than any single piece of technical knowledge you carry from here. Because the world you are entering is not short of information, it is short on judgment. It is in great need of human thinking and indeed more humanity, particularly in today's geopolitical landscape. The university works closely with government, industry and communities to address challenges and drive social and economic progress. You have become part of that effort. You are not just participants in society, you will help shape it. Many of you have balanced study with work, family and other responsibilities. That's not easy. It requires discipline, resilience, and occasionally a high tolerance for deadlines that seem to cluster at the worst possible time. Those qualities and those learnings will serve you well. There is a line often attributed to Mark Twain. He said, "I have never let my schooling interfere with my education." There is some humour in that, but also a point. What you have gained here is not just knowledge, but the ability to keep on learning long after formal study ends. As you move forward, I suggest 3 simple disciplines. Stay curious, stay connected, and stay useful. If you do those 3 things consistently, you will find your way. And one final thought. Do not wait for perfect clarity before you act. Progress is usually made by those willing to move with incomplete information and adjust along the way. Congratulations on your achievement. Today recognises not only what you've done, but who you've become. You have the knowledge, you have the capability. What matters now is what you choose to do with it. Make it count. Congratulations and thank you.
Thank you very much, Professor Cicciaro. It's now my great pleasure to commence the presentation of graduates. I'd like to invite our Deputy Chancellor, Syed Ahmed, to the stage to receive the graduates. I would like to introduce Professor Shah Akhtar, the Acting Executive Dean, to present the graduates to the Deputy Chancellor for the Faculty of Arts, Society and Business.
Thank you, Dr. Michael Fine. It's my great pleasure to be here celebrating with our graduates today. We are very proud of what you have all achieved, and I wish to convey my personal congratulations to you all. Will the graduates who are to be presented with undergraduate and postgraduate awards from the Faculty of Arts, Society and Business, and graduates joining us from Engineering and Information Sciences and Science, Medicine and Health, please stand if you are able. Deputy Chancellor, I present to you the graduates to receive awards from the Faculty of Arts, Society and Business, Faculty of Engineering and Information Sciences, and the Faculty of Science, Medicine and Health.
In the name of the Council, and by my authority as Deputy Chancellor, I confirm your admission to the degrees which we have qualified.
Graduates, please be seated. During registration, graduates had the opportunity to upload their photo and a quote that resonated with them. We hope you enjoy this element of celebration. And I would like to encourage supporters to stand and clap as your graduate is called.
Anthony Peter Martinowski. Jacob David Baker. Jada Jovanovski. Lenine Julie Elizabeth Marshall. Emma Marie Cranby. Nguyen Ke Dao. Peter Samuel DeLeu. Olivia DePorbe. Dia Eldo. Alana Faust. Petra Gilarova. Harsirat Kaur. Pantu Ha Huyen. George Issa. Elena Mikeli. Imogen Eve Mormile. Wan Ting O. Cassandra Marie Personidis. Pranav Singh. Jamie Weaver. Lewis Michael Williams. Mei Mi Ko Lei. Dean Kristevsky. Adriana Bakadanikoska. Dylan Joel Dew. Christopher Kilismanis. Haley Adamati. Laura Grace Kirkland. Lily Isabella Scanlon. Jack Dabrowski. Eva Serafimowska. Grace Marcia Toinapau Chipperfield. Jessica Kate Morgan. Mary Robinson. Enes Ulas. Liam B.D. Pollitt. Emma Kate Leach. Ethan James Schroeder. Taylor Carter. Abby Thomas. Watban Ibrahim. Lily Bao. Kristen Carey Cottrell. Lara Jade Fitton. Aryan Peter Rasecki. Danny Yati. Luke William Morris. Austin Stanley Seiler. Connor Joseph Patrick de Lapa Suarez. Michael Jeffrey Bell. Holly Jade Blackmore. Ruby Sibilich. Emily Costin. Paige Lauren Gibson. Amelia Mastriani. Misha O'Brien. Sebastian Romero. Nicholas Stokes. Declan Taylor. Zara Teixeira. Sally Foster. Jayindi Jade Arif. Gad Omar Gad. Kira Jones. Dorika Kuminga. Caitlin Alexis Francis Sultana. Harriet Williams. Ruby Jane Batson. Claire Bush. Aurora K. Green. Gabriella Lochesano. Sky Richardson. Helani Dharma. James McGuffick. Ellie Ciara Fryer. Anastasia Newcomb. Maria Fragadaki. Sila Yolu. Rowan Milan Raja. Josephine Peregrine Chang. Keely Dinsdale. Matthew McGee. Daniel Lewis O'Brien. Elizabeth Choi Westwood. Lam Caden Nguyen Dao. Paige Elise Fryer. Tara Bonney. Sky Van Duyn. Kathleen Ann Elliott. Luke Kenneth Ma. Juliet Elizabeth DeLoza. Maria Petrovich. Matilda Fox. Austin Jack Baker. Damian Hickson. Stefan Petrovich.
We will be continuing with the presentations of awards shortly. I would now like to introduce our musical item for today, and it's my great pleasure to introduce Sandon Groves. Sandon has been performing at UOW graduation ceremonies for several years and is currently in his second and final year of a Master's of Clinical Psychology. Alongside his studies, he regularly performs at weddings across New South Wales. Please join me now in welcoming Sandon, who's going to perform Budapest with a selection of graduation photos from over the decades displayed on the screen.
My house in Budapest, my hidden treasure chest, my golden grand piano, my beautiful Costello. I leave it all. My acres of land that I've achieved. It may be hard for you to stop and believe, but for you, I leave it all. But for you, I leave it all. Give me one good reason why I should ever make a change. Baby, if you want me, then know that this will go away. My honey artifacts, the list goes on. If you just say the words, I'll up and run. Oh, for you, I lose it all. Oh, for you, I lose it all. And give me one good reason why I should ever make a change. Baby, if you want me, then know that this will go away. Oh, give me one good reason why I should ever make a change. Baby, if you want me, then know that this will go away. My friends and family, they don't understand. They fear they'll lose too much if you take my hand. But for you lose it all. Oh, but for you, I'll lose it all. And give me one good reason why I should ever make a change. Baby, if you want me, then know that this will go away. And give me one good reason why I should ever make a change. Baby, if you hold me, then know that this will go away. My house in Budapest, my hidden treasure chest, my golden grand piano, my beautiful Costello. I lose it all.
We will now present the postgraduate awards.
Samson Mazzara. Shabnam Shayan. Roger Hani. Andrew Peter Albin. Shivali. Kylie Deborah Chacon. Brody Louise Merritt. Anne-Marie Rogers. Jobanjit Kaur. Kaifi. Siraz Ahmed. Kemraj Pandi. Muhammad Fahad. Animesh Baruwal. Shone Baiju Matthew. Mokaram Hossain. Dan Kumari Tapa. Shamili Ahmed. Joshua Arvin Aritro. Linda Annette Young. Nu Huyen Lei. Centane India Wakeling. Rahul. Ashmi Das. Saida Rabia Altaf Alina. Denise Balabay. Alexander Mark Nicoletti. Samia Uruj.
Deputy Chancellor, I present to you from the Faculty of Arts, Society and Business for the Bachelor of Business with Distinction, An Ni Nguyen. Bachelor of Laws, Nadia Alexandra Pace. Bachelor of Psychological Science, Ethan Trigalius. Master of Professional Accounting, Advanced and Graduate Certificate in Professional Accounting, Rekha Khatri. It's now with great pleasure that I announce our doctoral graduate award recipients today. After receiving their award, the doctoral graduates will make their way up to the stage to sit with the academic procession. Will the graduates who are to be presented with doctoral awards from the Faculty of Arts, Society and Business and Faculty of Engineering and Information Sciences, please stand if you are able. Deputy Chancellor, I present to you the doctoral graduates from the Faculty of Arts, Society and Business, Faculty of Engineering and Information Sciences, who, by reason of their thesis and other work at the university, have met the requirements for admission to doctoral degrees.
In the name of the Council and by my authority as Deputy Chancellor, I confirm your admission to the doctoral degrees for which you have qualified.
Deputy Chancellor, I present to you for their doctoral degrees. For their study into how supervisor incivility affects employee thriving in competitive healthcare workplaces, Dr. Mohammed Ali M. Al-Zuraibi. For their study of the influences for solar PV adoption in strata properties, Dr. Ben Charters. For their study of how narcissistic leadership shapes Ghanaian nurses' well-being and voluntary workplace behaviors, Dr. Joshua King Safo Larte. For their study into how human resource management in Vietnamese pharmaceutical companies changed after moving from state ownership, Dr. Kong Le. For their study of how policy uncertainty, geopolitical risk, and efficiency shape performance and financial distress in the airline sector, Dr. Yoon Shui E. Maong. For their study into Accra's informal entrepreneurs highlighting ingenuity, resourcefulness, and resilience in adversity, Dr. Douglas Opoku Ajiman. For their study into how trade and foreign investment affect environmental sustainability in African countries, Dr. Abdul Rashid Chakari. For their study into what motivated 2,573 German and Australian soldiers to volunteer to serve in World War II, Dr. Richard Clayton Travers. For their study into whether social and interactive learning environments improve learners' motivations, outcomes, and engagement, Dr. Matt Halliwell. For their study of Australia's involvement in confrontancy and how journalists fictionalize public interest stories, Dr. Kylie Michelle Stevenson.
It now gives me great pleasure to introduce Ty Christopher to give today's occasional address. A University of Wollongong alumnus, Ty Christopher is Director of the Energy Futures Network, leading UOW's energy-focused education, research and industry engagement. With almost 4 decades of experience in Australia's electricity supply sector, including senior executive roles at Endeavour Energy, Ty has been at the forefront of integrating new technologies such as large-scale battery storage, embedded generation, and digital energy systems into the national grid. At UOW, he leads a multidisciplinary network advancing research, education, and collaboration to support the transition to a low-carbon economy and strengthen the Illawarra's role as a centre of clean energy innovation. Through national engagement with government and industry, Ty is a prominent advocate for Australia's energy transition and a strong champion for the region. In 2026, he received the Innovation Achievement Award at the City of Wollongong Awards, recognising his contribution to regional transformation, education and community impact. Please join me in welcoming Ty.
Thank you. Distinguished guests, graduates, and most importantly, family and friends, congratulations, well done in reaching this point in your life's journey. As you just heard in the introduction, I'm UOW's Director, Energy Futures, and well, you may ask, what is an Energy Futures expert and an engineer giving a speech here to the graduation ceremony for our arts, society and business students? Well, I'm glad you asked. Today, as you leave this university, you leave it at a moment of profound change. Australia's energy system is being rebuilt faster than any time since electrification itself occurred. New infrastructure, new industries and new jobs are being created. But let me be very clear from the outset, the energy transition is not just an engineering project, it's a social transformation. And that means your skills from arts, society and business are not peripheral to this transition, they're central to whether it succeeds or not. Here at UOW, graduating classes today are alongside the construction of an Energy Futures Skills Centre, a $10 million investment in training the clean energy workforce for the future. You may have seen plans, you may have seen the hoarding up for the construction, for state-of-the-art laboratories, immersive teaching spaces and real-time data environments. But nestled within all of that technical ambition is something deeply human. Spaces like Climate Central and the Energy Justice Simulation Lab, where students won't just learn about energy systems, but experience how energy policy, energy markets and technologies shape people's lives. In the Energy Justice Simulation Lab, students will walk into a home that is cold, that is inefficient, and that is expensive to live in. They'll see energy poverty not as an abstract concept, but as a lived reality. Business students will grapple with household budgeting and energy bills and the reality of balancing all of the daily life that people face. Social scientists will practice advocacy and systems navigation, and communicators will learn how trust is built or broken at the kitchen table. This matters. It matters because the energy transition is not happening in a neutral environment. Powerful incumbent interests, particularly the fossil fuel sector, continue to shape public debate through astroturfing organisations, selective data and media narratives designed to slow change, to undermine trust and tragically to pit communities against one another. Confusion here is not an accident, it's actually the strategy. And that's why Australia needs fact-based communicators, ethical business leaders, policy analysts, social workers and researchers who can cut through that misinformation, explain complex trade-offs and stand with communities as change unfolds. We engineers, we can build wind turbines, solar farms and big batteries. But you help determine who benefits, who feels heard, and whether Australians believe this transition is actually fair. Your work will be about governance, legitimacy, justice and trust, about translating data into stories that people understand, and about ensuring that the clean energy future doesn't reproduce the inequalities of the old system that we're experiencing here today. So as you all graduate here today, I invite you to see yourselves not just as job-ready, but as democracy-ready citizens. While I'm sure you'll all follow many varied and interesting career journeys, please consider the role that you could play in Australia's energy journey. The energy transition will rise or fall not on technology alone, but on the quality of our institutions, of our conversations, and of our collective courage. Australia needs your bright minds applied to this task to help it work. Thank you all very much.
Thank you very much, Ty, for your inspiring reflections. Now I would like to call upon Matilda Fox to give the vote of thanks. Matilda is graduated with a Bachelor of Business, Accountancy and a Bachelor of Law honours. During her studies, Matilda undertook various international internships and study tours, during which time she discovered her passion for maritime law. Matilda then decided to write her honours thesis on reform proposals for marine insurance law and has now begun her career as a law graduate in the Maritime and Transport team at Spark Helmore Lawyers. Please welcome Matilda.
Good afternoon, Deputy Chancellor Syed Ahmed, members of the university, distinguished guests, fellow graduates, family and friends. I am delighted to have the honour of giving this speech today to extend, on behalf of my fellow graduates, thanks to the extraordinary community of people who have helped us throughout our academic journeys. What an exciting day today is, and what a terrific milestone this ceremony marks. What feels like thousands of assignments, exams, and lectures later, and we finally did it. This ceremony marks not only the end of these studies, but it marks the beginning of our next chapter. The University of Wollongong has provided so many extraordinary opportunities for its students, and we are so lucky to be able to call ourselves graduates of this university. I, like many others, was able to take part in various internships, international study tours, research projects, and courses, which helped spark my passion and curiosity for the local and global environment around me. The University of Wollongong has taught us not only about theory and about learning, but also about the world around us and how to best prepare for this next chapter ahead. And we must therefore take this opportunity to extend a huge thank you to our teachers and professors who gave us the gift of knowledge, wisdom, and their constant guidance. I would also like to extend my thanks to all other university staff who make the day-to-day of university run smoothly and who make events like this one possible. I would also like to extend a heartfelt thank you to our speaker, Ty Christopher, for your inspiring words. Your story and experiences serve as an important reminder to get involved and to be a part of the important energy transition. Graduates, we must also take the time to appreciate and thank our important support systems. These achievements would not be possible without the family and friends who listened to all of our stresses and provided constant reassurance, and who stayed up late with us as we frantically finished our assessments. So I would like to ask all of my fellow graduates to stand if you're able. I would ask you to turn to your family and your biggest supporters, whether they are here today or watching online. I would like you to turn to them and thank them by giving them a warm round of applause. Thank you, graduates. We have all worked incredibly hard to get to this point today and should be very, very proud of this achievement. So congratulations to the graduating classes of 2025 and 2026. We did it.
Thank you very, very much, Matilda, and well done. Now, we're coming close to the end of our ceremony today, and as our newest alumni, we're proud to welcome you into the community, and we hope that you stay connected for many years to come. I want to conclude by sharing this short video with you.
So, you've got your degree. All of the late nights, group projects, and research rabbit holes have led to this moment. So, what's next? Well, congratulations. You're now connected to more than 200,000 University of Wollongong alumni across the globe. From Bega to Beijing, Sydney to Singapore, UOW graduates are shaping industries, leading communities, and tackling our world's most important challenges. As a UOW graduate, not only do you join a vibrant network of leaders and innovators, but you'll also have access to some great benefits. Stay connected with exclusive alumni events, workshops, and seminars designed to keep you ahead of the pack. Unlock real benefits with your alumni status, from discounts on postgraduate study to complimentary library access, and propel your career forward through professional development and mentoring that turns experience into opportunity. But being part of our community means more than just receiving. It's about giving back, mentoring students who sit where you once did, sharing your journey as a guest speaker, or supporting scholarships that open doors for the next generation. UOW isn't just where you studied, it's where you started. A career, an idea, a purpose. It's a lifelong connection that continues to grow alongside you. Because when you graduate from the University of Wollongong, you gain a lot more than a degree.
Graduates, families, and friends. To the graduates, to some of you, it may have felt like a marathon, sometimes uphill, sometimes in the rain, and occasionally with a blurred finish line. You have balanced study, work, life, and deadlines that seem to arrive faster than they should. You didn't just get here. You persisted, you adapted, and you earned your place in this room. So, my warm congratulations to all of you for all your accomplishments today. This afternoon, we celebrate more than 140 graduates from today's ceremony. You are part of a remarkable community, with over 3,500 graduates crossing this stage this week. That is a substantial injection of talent into the world, whether the world is ready or not. Behind every degree is a network of support. To the parents, partners, and friends, thank you. You provided encouragement, patience, and in some cases, food and financial support. You should be rightly proud of the role that you have played in the journey of our graduates today. To our academic staff, thank you for challenging and guiding our students. You didn't just teach content, you helped build confidence, resilience, and judgment. Graduates, you are entering a world that is changing quickly. Whether you work in creative industries, social innovation, policy, entrepreneurship, or the law, you are shaping the ideas, cultures, and economies that will define the future and support justice. UOW has equipped you with strong technical skills, but what matters more is how you use them. The real test is not whether you can solve a problem, but whether you choose the right problem to solve. As Einstein put it, we cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. In the era of AI, the world does not need knowledge mastery alone. It needs judgment, purpose, and a willingness to improve lives. 25 years ago, I sat where you are sitting today. So let me add one practical observation. In your careers, you will encounter problems that are complex, ambiguous, and occasionally caused by someone else. Resist the temptation to say, that is not my job. I encourage you to take on that problem. When you embrace problems in the interest of your community, you are on your way to becoming a leader. You are now part of a global community of more than 200,000 alumni across over 200 countries. That network matters. Use it, contribute to it, and remember that your reputation travels faster than you do. One habit I encourage you to keep is curiosity. The tools and technologies that you use today will evolve quickly. Some will become obsolete. If you stop learning, you will find yourself well qualified for a world that no longer exists. And one more piece of advice. Stay connected to the people who challenge you, not just those who agree with you. Growth rarely comes from comfort. Today, we formally recognize your achievements and confer your degrees under the authority of the University of Wollongong. Your families are proud of you. Your communities are proud of you. And we, as a university, are proud of you. Guests, please stand if you're able to and join me in congratulating our graduates. Thank you. You may now be seated. So, take this moment seriously, but not too seriously. Celebrate it. You have earned it. We invite you to join us out on the Juggler's Lawn for some light refreshments. Our mace bearer will lead the academic procession, followed by our graduates. Guests, please be patient until our ushers give you instructions on departing the venue. Congratulations once again. I now declare the ceremony closed.